Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode. First nighttime episode, which I guess is kind of cool. I just got off work. I work evenings. It's just before 10:30. Wasn't a good day. Wasn't a good day at all. I'm going to be here forever. I'd run it, but I see a cop right there. Oh, I get to go. Sweet. That light usually takes forever, even in a car. So, alright, first bit of good news today. So like I said, not a good day at all. Reason being was just work stuff. But when I say work stuff, I mean big stuff with work that's going to greatly affect me personally. So about a year ago, I accepted what's called a TDY, which is basically a temporary promotion. The reason I took that temporary promotion was 90% due to the fact that I knew that one of the people in one of the 4 positions that are permanent was going to be leaving within 2 months or so. He ended up leaving actually about the first month I was there, which allowed an open position to come up. Shortly after that, they went through a bunch of restructuring of the organization and everything, and they pretty much said that yeah, we're not going to hire for that position. We're just going to stick y'all with 3 people, and you're going to do the work of 4 people with 3 employees. Corporate America, yay. It was originally a 6-month rotation, which means I would have been in that role for 6 months, and then go back to my previous role, which I hated with a passion. Oh, God. Ow. I don't know what that was, but that hurt. Like, that was like break your bike hard. Going back to my story. Originally supposed to be a 6-month rotation and then go back to my previous position, or they have the option to extend it, which in my case they did. They said, you're doing a great job. We really like having you on the team. We're going to go ahead and extend it. So, with that little instance of the not hiring another person happening so early within that 6 months, like I said, it happened probably about a month and a half into that 6 months. I figured maybe they'll, realize that this isn't going to work with this little amount of people, and maybe they'll reconsider hiring that position. Well, month by month goes by, and they restructure a bunch of other things and add a bunch more work to our department, and changes and policies and blah 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 blah. But they choose to keep it a 3-person workload for some reason. And eventually, after the whole we're going to extend another 6 months, they pretty much just brought it back to we're going to just let you know as we go along type deal, which was really crappy for my coworkers, because she was pretty much being led on a month-to-month basis. She was on the exact same thing I was. She'd actually been extended twice, so she was actually coming up on a year and a half. And they just kept telling her, yeah, we'll just keep extending it, pretty much on a month-to-month basis. So she's sitting here not even knowing what to do with her life at this point, because she's like, well, do I apply for another position? Do I sit here and wait and hopefully get something permanent? So she had a little bit worse than I did, granted. But I just kind of, something in the back of my head was just telling me we just need to ride this one out and just, hopefully this spot opens up. Well, I got confirmation today that that spot's not opening up, and they are sending me back to my previous position at the end of my 6 months, which just so happens to be on my fucking birthday. If they just want to go ahead and rub a little bit of salt into the wound, that's just tasty. Pretty much spent all day looking for jobs, and I'm 23 with no degree. But finding a job that matches what I make now is not going to be easy. It's a really good job, really good position. And I've pretty much, altered my lifestyle to match what I make. So it's one of those situations where I have to make that. A little silver lining on this big black cloud, though, is that the money I'm making now and the money I would make if I went back to my previous position is exactly the same. minus 10% just because it was a schedule change, but I might be able to get back on the evening shift and make the extra 10%. It's just a really, really, really crappy job. It's call center work, and I really dislike people, especially when they're stupid people. And so much has changed in that year that I've been off the phones that I'd have to go through a bunch of training, and there's a bunch of different processes and standard, call flow that I'd have to obey by now. And there's so many metrics, and it's just, So now I have to go through the whole process of job hunting and applications and interviews, which probably has to be one of my least favorite activities to ever do in the history of ever. What the hell is that? There's no road up there. Where are those lights coming from? Okay, I'm gonna wreck looking at these things because I have no idea what they are. Oh shit, there's a fire truck. Oh, it's a fire crane. It's a crane of the ladder of the fire truck. Oh shit. I guess that apartment caught fire. Dude, that was tripping me out, seeing those lights all the way up in the middle of the sky there. That was really tripping me out. What was I talking about? I know I was bitching about something. Oh, yes, the reasons why I hate interviews and applications. I've been working since I was 16, so I've been working for 4 plus 3, 7. Working for 7 years, so I have 7 years of job history, but every year and a half I get a different job, which is terrible and I don't want to, but the last job I had, I was laid off, and then this job, I'm not being laid off, but it feels like it. It definitely feels like it because, I feel like I'm getting demoted, even though I'm technically not, because I was never promoted. And another reason that I just absolutely hate job hunting is I have no idea what I want to do. I just feel like I've been forced into so many why am I not shifting? Okay, there we go. Why are the streets wet? I've just done so many odd jobs just to, get myself by that right now I have so much fun doing the motovlogs and running my business and, working on this bike and working on my car and my other hobby, which I don't think I've mentioned yet, but is competitive paintball. Work is just work. I really don't care. If I can find some place where I can go and make a good amount of money, I don't really care if I'm unhappy 8 hours a day, because that's kind of a moot point to me. It's just a paycheck. So as long as I can go and not have to be completely unhappy like I would be if I took my old position, I'm okay with it. So, I don't have to be that guy that, goes to work and does something he loves every day. That would be great. But very few people get to live that dream. And I just don't think that it's a very plausible option at this point in life. So I really don't want that to be a main focus point. But yeah, I looked up camera operators for a news station or something like that, and I didn't find anything. Then I found some positions open at a camera shop, but they're wanting 6 years of experience and a bachelor's degree and all that stuff, and I just don't have that, which sucks because, I don't want to sound like a cocky asshole once again, but your non-specific degrees, I feel, are just a piece of paper that shows that you can commit to deadlines and get projects done. Which, for a 4-year project, that is impressive. I'm not taking anything away from college graduates by any means. I went to 2 years of college and I freaking hated it. Not because I wasn't smart enough to do it or anything, but just the monotony of doing shit I couldn't see an end goal in, it just wasn't for me. I don't know. I've obviously got a lot of shit I need to think out, and that's why I did this bitchy rant. I'll go ahead and apologize for it right now. I don't want to do negative vlogs. That's definitely not my intention of starting this channel, was to just have a place to bitch and complain, but I feel like maybe you guys might have gone through something similar. Hell, maybe you're someone in San Antonio who owns a company that needs a badass like me to work for you, and maybe that's why I'm making this vlog, because you'll see it and hire me and pay me $100,000 a year, or maybe just me bitching about it's gonna help. I don't know. That's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for watching, and to show how much I really do appreciate you guys, even though I have a tiny amount of subscribers. I'm going to go ahead and put all of them up on the screen right now to show my appreciation for you guys. You guys are here from the very beginning. Hopefully this turned into something huge. If not, oh well, I have a blast doing it and I really don't care. But thank you for your support. And as always, put down in the comments what you love, what you hate. Call me a faggot. I don't give a shit. Just go ahead and get active. And I will see you guys next time.